I'm Silverpaw Reads, and we're back for Chapter 12 of Spike. This is a short one, so let's go. Chuck stared at the boy, stared at him for a long time where he lay sleeping on his back in the bed. He was so beautiful, so pure. Chuck got spellbound by the child's beauty, wanted to capture it, wanted to steal it, wanted to kill it. He'd fallen for this boy somehow. In the beginning, he'd planned to use Spike for revenge, punish him for the things the father, Chuck's brother, had done. But he was surprised when he realized he was instead falling in love with his child, with Spike. It was bittersweet, forbidden love. He hated Spike. Chuck had been so kind to him, made him feel comfortable around him, made him smile and made him laugh, made him feel like they had something special. And eventually he started feeling so himself. Then one evening he did it. That changed everything, and after repeating it for some evenings, Spike stopped smiling, and he never laughed again, never felt safe. All that they had done was now lost, and Chuck didn't even get to touch him anymore. All he got was a cold shoulder and a frightened look. Spike was such a beautiful boy, and Chuck wanted him so badly, desired him, but the boy feared him, and the only way for Chuck to get his love now was to take it. And he took it by force and stole it. Oh, he was such a beautiful boy. Oh, he was divine, and he's mine. Chuck thought to himself and let his fingers slide gently down Spike's thin torso. Chuck frowned. He hated the child's eyes, the look in them, the fear and doubt. They were empty and most times expressionless. They were like two small dark abysses. He hated his eyes. Hated them. He'd rather rip them out right now. Spike's eyes were just too much like Jeremy's. Chuck stared at Spike, who laid there motionless before him with closed eyes. Eyeless, and he'd been perfect, Chuck thought. He leaned over the boy and inhaled the scent of him, the faint, almost sweet odor only noticeable when he was this close. He wanted to reach in and rip his heart out. He wanted to hurt him, to protect him, to watch his guts slip out, to sleep next to him every night, to rip his eyes out, to kiss his lips, to watch him suffer, and to see him smile. He wanted to control him and be loved by him. But he'll never love me back, Chuck thought bitterly, and left the room with hateful eyes.